Hey guys, I am back for another video. So today I decided to do an all drugstore makeup look. All except for one item is drugstore, which I'm very sorry about that. But if you guys want to see how I did this makeup look, then keep on watching. Bye guys! Hey guys, so starting off I'm going to prime as per usual using my Master Prime by Maybelline in the color Blur Illuminate and just popping that all over my face. And for my foundation, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite foundations, which is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous in the color 805 Ivory. If my voice sounds a little off, I am suffering from allergies / kind of a tiny cold, so just really got a lot of congestion in my chest. But I'm going to buff that foundation in using my Real Techniques buffing brush. Now I'm going to let that set so that it just gets some time to work into my skin. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper in the lightest color, which is light to medium. And it has the little fibers similar to the Benefit. It's got like the little fibers in it. But I would say that the color of this is more warm compared to the Benefit, which is more of a cool toned brown. This is more of a golden-y color, but it works great. Now with the eyebrows done, I'm going to move on to my eyes. Now as an eye primer, I'm just going to use a bit of my Fit Me concealer all over the eye to cancel out any redness and just give something for the eyeshadows to stick on. Now just to set that concealer, I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match powder. Now moving on to the eyeshadows, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Quad in the color Taupe Temptress. It is just a very pretty purpley taupey color, as the name says. And taking my MAC 217, I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that in the crease. Now the only thing bad that I would say that is with this palette is there are no matte shades in it, but even so the colors are really beautiful. Now I'm going to deepen that up by applying the slightest bit of this purpley black color at the end and dotting that on the just the outer V of it. Now to blend all of that out, I'm just going to be using my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. Blended all of that out, I am going to be using the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to take the lightest, just going to pack that on the brush and apply it on my lid. Taking that big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend it all together. Take just a little bit more of that little taupe on my MAC 217, just since we lost a bit of the intensity, adding on the lightest color. Now moving on to the eyeliner, I'm just going to take a clean angled eyeliner brush and my Maybelline Black Gel for Eyeliner. And I'm not going to drag it into the inner corner just so that it keeps that eye area very light and open to make my eyes appear bigger. And that is one eyeliner done. Now you just want to continue that process on the other side. Moving on to the under eye concealer, I am going to be taking a mixture God knows where it went. There it is. Of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 15 Fair. And popping that underneath in a V shape. This concealer is very thin and light, which I really like about it. And then taking my Hard Candy Glamouflage and adding a little bit on top of that for highlighting. And to set all of that in place, I'm going to be using my trusted True Match powder to just set everything in place, and I'm using my contour brush. Now, the only item that I did not have in my collection that was Drugstore is the bronzer, but obviously you can definitely swap it out for what you want to use. If you guys have any suggestions for a good Drugstore bronzer, please leave them below, because I definitely want to try something new out. But I'm just going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer on the same brush that I powdered with and just sculpt out my cheeks. Now to blend all of that out, I'm just going to take my buffing brush and soften that up a bit. And I'm going to take that fluffy blush that I used to blend everything out on, and I'm just going to take a little bit and contour my nose with it. Now back onto my eyes. I'm going to curl my lashes using the e.l.f. lash curler. You want to give it a couple good pumps. Now moving on to mascara, I'm going to be, this will be the first time I've tried it, I hope this goes well, but it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect. I did get this in the waterproof formula because typically with drugstore mascaras, they don't keep a curl on my lashes very well, and my eyelashes are dead straight. So when I use a waterproof mascara, it keeps them curled longer, and also it's the summer, so I didn't have a really good waterproof mascara, so just applying a couple good coats of that. Onto my cheeks, I'm going to be using the Revlon, what's it called, highlighting palette in the color Rose Gold. It is so beautiful. This will be the first time I'm trying it out. Again, this has a lot of first impressions. I'm just taking it on a fluffy large angle brush. Oh, that is so pretty. Can you guys see it? Oh, I like it. This is seriously so pretty. It gives the perfect color, but it's also highlighting. Oh, this is like a powdered dupe for my MAC cream color base in Hush is what it reminds me of. Slightly more pinkier, but it gives you that glow and also gives you perfect color. So you don't need a highlighter with this, but it's also your blush. Final part of this look is the lips. So with this look, since it is more of a taupey cool tone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by using the Maybelline Color Sensational Lipstick in the color Berry Blissful, but I'm not going to use it intense. I'm just going to dab the color on. I'm not going to straight full on. I don't want the full pigmentation of this color. I just want a kiss of it. Get it? Because it's on my lips. Sorry. To go on top of that with the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the color Snow Pink. And that is the final makeup look. If you guys enjoyed it, please do not forget to subscribe on the button right here. Also, like this video and comment below anything you'd like to see in the future. Down in the link in the description box is my social medias. Don't forget to follow me there. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!